Mr. Interview here with another interview. I'm sitting here with a handsome young man. And your name is
Michael Early.
Michael Early. Do you have a nickname, Mike?
No, I don't go by a nickname, unfortunately.
Okay, and how old are you?
28,
What's your birth date?
7/15/58, born under the sign of Cancer.
That was my next question, what your sign was. Cancer?
Mm-hmm.
And are you married, single?
I'm single.
Okay. How many girlfriends you got?
At last count, about 12.
Do you have any children, Mike?
Yes, I have one child. He's a beautiful boy, 5 years old.
Okay, and where's he at nowadays?
I'm with his mother, hopefully.
Now, are you employed, Mike?
Yes, I am. Self-employed and also work for the Philadelphia Urban Coalition as a job developer counselor for the Exit Fitness program.
Okay, how long you been doing that?
For a few years now. It's a very interesting opportunity for myself. I feel as though that it's helping others and also gaining me a lot of opportunities for myself.
And what community do you live in?
I live in the Mount Airy section of town. It's a very quiet area.
Mount Airy section of Philadelphia. Were you born here in Philadelphia?
Yes, I was. I spent most of my life, though, down in North Carolina, which was a very good learning experience for me. It gave me another culture to deal with and to bring it back to the city and understand the lives of the city environment.
And how do you compare the South with the city here in Philadelphia?
Well, of course, it's a little slower, but I feel as though that Philly is my home and this is where I'm here to stay, and I love it.
And you miss the country at all?
Yes, I do. I hope someday to go back and live and probably to build a house from the ground up.
Okay, and do you attend church of any kind right now?
No, I do not attend church, but I am a strong believer of the Creator, no matter who it might be, Jehovah, Allah, whatever. I am a strong believer of the Creator.
Okay. And what school did you go to?
I went to Cheney State as far as college. That was a learning experience also. Being in a black environment like that, you learn to deal with people's attitudes and problems within the inner city from New York and Philadelphia also, which was a good learning experience for me.
What high school did you go to?
Olney High, over at Front Buchanan.
What kind of music do you like?
Jazz, soul. I can even get into some rap if it's good music. I like the best of anything, classic, no matter what it is. If it's good, I like it. It could be rock, no matter what.
And what's your favorite station you listen to?
At this time, I think it has to be WSFM because it's so involved with the community and the needs of the black person.
What's your favorite instrument?
Well, I'm a bass player. I played with several different bands, and I'm also a piano player, and I like that a lot. I think that music is a way to relieve a lot of pressures and pains.
You like to party, Mike?
A little bit. I think that my type of partying, I think that anybody can enjoy. It's a nice evening, a little dinner, a little wine, a little dancing here and there.
And what's your favorite club here in the city?
Well, it has to be Princess Lounge.
Okay. You mentioned New York. Do you frequently go to New York to party
I
or whatever?
have been there on occasions. I like the fastness of New York. I think that it's a fast lane town, and you can appreciate that. But when you leave New York, you leave all the fascinating problems or enjoyment out in New York and come back to Philly and chill back out.
It's a fun town.
Yes, it is. Big fun town.
And do you have any hobbies that you enjoy right now?
Music, women, and working.
In that order?
In that order.
What's your favorite color, Mike?
It's a toss-up between purple and red. I don't have to explain why the color red.
You learn anything over here, Kevin? And do you drive right now, Mike?
Yes, I do. I like to consider myself as a versatile type gentleman. I have a beat-up car and also have a pretty nice car, and I think that I get more plays in my beat-up car than I do in my nice car, you know? So ladies, I'm out here, so give me a break, you know?
What's your favorite automobile right now?
Right now, it has to be the BMW 320i. Hope to have one someday.
And what's your favorite sport?
It has to be basketball.
Who's your favorite basketball team?
Of course, I'm from Philly, so it has to be the Sixers. Has to be the Sixers.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
I think at this current time, even though I hate him, but I think he's the most all-around professional basketball player that's out here, and that would have to be Larry Bird.
Yes, sir.
Larry Bird.
And did I get your age, Mike?
Yes, you did. 28 years old, born under the sign of Cancer, July 15th, 1958.
Okay. 24?
28.
28, I'm
yeah.
sorry. And in your 28 years, what has been your greatest joy that you've experienced? Something you can look back on and say that was one of the happiest, joyful experiences in my life.
I think most people look at the big things. They look for the money in life. They look for the excitement in life. I look at the small things, the quiet times, the things you can sit back and say, I really enjoyed. The small things in life, those are the biggest things. I'm going to miss that the most when I leave this earth, whenever that might be. I think that a lot of people look too far in the future instead of looking in the past and realize how good the past was to them. If more of us take that attitude, I think it'd be a lot better place to live.
Appreciate that. And what has been your greatest pain that you've experienced in 28 years? Something you look back on and say, wow, that was something that really hurt me more than anything that I can imagine that I've lived through.
Well, that's
Well, it could be a relationship, or it
Right.
could be any situation that you've experienced, and
Well, it wouldn't be a relationship because I feel as though if you give respect, you get respect. So it wouldn't be in a relationship category. As far as losing someone, as far as the death, I have never experienced that. But I think the hardest thing for me to take is to see our black people be so involved with drugs and deteriorate themselves. And I think that's something we have to start thinking about as the black race, to try and improve our situation and stop worrying about what other people are doing around us and try to build ourselves instead of leaning on other people to try and improve our own race.
Yes, sir. And do you have a message or a comment that you would like to relay on any worldly situation right now that you would like the opportunity to comment on? What would that be?
Love your brother.
And is there a message that you would like to give to the other young brothers, the other young men of the world right here?
You are the stepping stone to the changes in our life. I think you have to shine and let the younger generation know that you're shining and direct them in the right way. And in return, hopefully, within 50, 100 years, we can be the superior race.
And to the young ladies of the world?
Keep doing what you do best, and that's looking good.
All right.
And I appreciate this interview.
Okay, that concludes this interview here with Mike, and I appreciate you taking the time to have this interview with me.
Thank you, Kenny.
And I hope we have a chance to do it again sometime.
You have to let me see how it looks.
Oh, sure. All right, then.
Give me that scooter, boy.